Hey, what's up, guys? So we had Betway Premiership action. It was Mamelodi Sundowns going up against Royal M, and Sundowns winning that 1-2-1. Yeah, what a game. But when I say what a game, I mean like I don't think it lived up to what I was expecting to see. You know, when you've seen the last couple of games Sundowns have been playing, they've been putting teams away for fun. You know, they've been scoring goals and all that, and you even saw them against Golden Arrows as well. You were sort of expecting that level of excitement, but Manqoba made a lot of changes. And I think we could all see it on the pitch. I don't think it was flowing in the way that he would have liked. I don't think it was flowing in the way that the team would have liked. It just was not gelling. It was not gelling. And you sort of ask yourself, did he make a lot of changes with regards to this game? And yes, the one thing that they can take confidence in is the fact that they were able to still find a win. And especially when Makulisa scored, I thought to myself, oh man, we might see a lot of goals here. But it just was not, it was not coming together. It really was not coming together. And as the game went on, I think Royal M started to feel as though like, hey, actually we can get something from this. And I must also give Royal M some credit as well because they've had 3 clean sheets so far within the league, right? And even though they're not scoring goals, you could see that as well because they lack a lot of they're toothless up front. They're not really like scoring as much. Even though they got the goal, I think it gives them confidence. But defensively, they sound. I think defensively as well, they can be able to sort of work together. And I found it very interesting that John Maduka didn't play Andy Limpizani in today's game. In fact, I didn't expect him to play him in today's game because he needs runners. He needs people that are going to sort of like go about, cover distance, have to put their bodies on the line. Not to say Andy Limpizani doesn't do that, but he doesn't cover as much ground as you would probably think he should. But that's the thing, is that I just think the game overall was just not living up to its hype. And I think when I look at this game with Royal AM, when I take out the 1 point from them, is that I think it's just going to be about beating the drop for them. I think it's just going to be just about surviving and not having to get relegated because you can just see that the transfer window has really decimated this team. You just don't, yeah, you can just see it. I think they're more concerned about not losing games than rather having to actually go out and be open. And of course, the many points you can get early on in the season, the better, right? As for Sundowns, the question I will have, and I mentioned it earlier in the video, is that did Manqoba make too many changes? And will he make that many changes again? I think there's a reason why Rulani didn't like rotating as much because he wanted that same level of performance. But also, with that being said, is that maybe fatigue catches up to these players later on because there's so many games to play. So when you look at the fact that they get the 3 points, and that's the most important thing, they get the 3 points and they move on. And I'm sure that Manqoba and Sundowns will be able to readjust with regards to what they have to do. I have to say, I really was happy to see Mabena having to play, getting some minutes. It's great to see him. He's a very exciting player. But yeah, that's what I would say regarding the game. Guys, I've dropped the link. Please hit the link, subscribe, and I really appreciate everybody's support.